Hi, everyone. We are going to watch the WNBA draft together. Please bear with me once again. I think this is my third time going live, and I already feel like I'm not doing it right. So, what's up, you guys? Lucy Olson to the Fever. I did predict that months ago, so we'll see if that happens. On all of the, no one is saying that she's going to the Fever. I'm currently watching this live interview with Paige Beckers right now. She seems a little nervous, actually. I don't know if I've seen Paige like this quiet and kind of nervous, but she looks great. And she talked about retiring her braids. She's leaving the braids in college. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. But anyway, the draft starts in about 30 minutes. So we are just going to be chatting here for a bit. So any questions that you guys have, please let me know in the chat. She did an outfit change already. Yeah, I saw that. I actually loved her outfit on the red carpet. However, it was one of my favorites. I liked Hailey Van List's outfit as well. Let me see if I can find Paige, because it was pretty good. I love how they're I'm sorry, but Dominique Malonga has been so slept on, and now all of a sudden, like in the past 2 days, ESPN has been saying stuff about Dominique, and right now they're showing off a bunch of her highlights. They haven't said a thing about her this whole time, and now with like a day before draft, they want to go all in on the Dominique. I mean, she's great. I love her. I'm glad she's getting this press now, but where have they been? They're supposed to be the ones leading the charge on sports news. Anyway, to what I was looking for. Oh, I was looking for Paige's suit on the red carpet. I loved this look. I thought this was great. Did you guys like this too? Let me know Paige's outfit, what you would rate 1 out of 10. I agree on Hailey's outfit. Yeah. 10 out of 10. I do. Yeah, Kiki's is great also. It's funny because for WNBA draft, I feel like there's not truly a dress code. So some girls go like full glam, red carpet, award ceremony type of vibe, or you have the kind of glam but business casual glam. Like even Caitlin Clark's suit, skirt, Prada thing last year was glam, but also like the suit, the traditional suit, and I feel like you see a lot of those. But then you have you have Kiki, who she's like full Hollywood glam, ready to go to the Grammys, and I kind of love it. Also, this color is incredible on her. Yeah, you guys let me know. Let me know right now, chat, who's your favorite look of the night. Oh, so AZ Fudd was there too. I don't even think I saw her look. I saw like a little glimpse of her with her hair straightened, and her face looked beautiful. I did not see what she was wearing though. I'd have to go search that out. Oh, also, Sonia Citron, she also did a suit kind of number, but a glamorous suit. Also, the socks with the loafers or the socks with the heels were they were all over the carpet, which there was 12 girls, but I loved this look too. And I'm not normally a huge fan of a suit that like has a deep V, but I think this is a really classy way to do it. Also, I think Coach gave every single one of them a bag. They all had bags. Oh, Georgia Amore, who was also on Courtside Club. If you guys haven't watched her interview, definitely check it out. I'm a huge fan of Georgia's. She was wearing a look by Honor the Gift. she teamed up with Russell Westbrook, which I thought was really cool. He has such a funky style, and I thought this was cute. But again, the socks with the loafers and socks with the heels thing that a lot of these girls are doing. Okay, I'm going to read some comments. Tomorrow. Where's her look? Oh, Dominique did. I thought she looked really cute as well. She's so sweet, and I don't know if you guys, hopefully you guys watched the interview that I did with her. She is so sweet, and she smiles through it all. I feel like she's just so grateful and excited to be at the draft. And so with all of the interviews that I've seen with Dominique, she just seems really grateful and excited, and you just love to see that from young players, because even, I've worked with the NBA for over a decade now, and I interview a lot of young guys. Like I even Kiki is getting interviewed right now. But I interview a lot of the rookies and sophomores, and then sometimes when I interview them later, it's almost like their spark has died. But when you interview them when they're first coming into the league, they're so excited and happy and grateful. Dominique has that right now. But I want to listen to what Kiki is saying. Hold on, you guys. I have an AirPod in, so I'm not like blasting the sound of the television. Okay, they're talking about the fit. She does look really beautiful. So she's talking about her defense and how she was thrown into a lot of new situations at USC. This is Kiki. She's doing an interview right now with the girls on the panel. Where do you guys think that she will get? By the way, what number? Myself from doing a mock draft. Firstly, because I'm just not in the know enough. Honestly, I'm not in the know enough with what these teams need. And I feel like the WNBA is so different because, unfortunately, a lot of the players who do get drafted tonight aren't even going to make roster. And so that's just something again, I'm not in the know enough to just make a mock draft. We don't know what is going to happen. There's already been some trades before this. But where do we think Kiki is going? Where do we think the best fit for her will be? Oh, somebody says, is it me, or I feel like this year there is not that much media covering the WNBA draft? I think there's just as much media, but I don't think that casual fans, I'm going to say this properly, I don't think that casual fans are as excited about this draft as they were the draft last year. There was just like so much hype and anticipation going into that draft. And a lot of things have kind of changed going into this draft. Although I will say, I think the social media teams could do better with the girls that they invited to the draft. There are so many different things that you could do with them. And the goal of the WNBA social media and any of these social media platforms should be to create content and viral content and just do fun things. It doesn't necessarily have to be like draft things, just to get to know these players better. And so I feel like there has been media coverage, but also I think a lot of people in the media don't really watch women's basketball still. The people at the top of the media, I don't think they actually watch. So it seems like a lot of them just regurgitate what other people are saying, and they're not really watching. So it's not like new information that they're sharing. Like I said to you guys earlier, they just started covering Dominique Malonga like 2 days ago. And even ESPN DM'd me to ask if they could use a clip of the Dominique Malonga interview that we did. And I just thought it was kind of ironic because I'm sure if ESPN asked Dominique to interview her, she would have said yes. Like if she's going to come on my show, she would have definitely gone on ESPN. So like that's great and amazing that they used a clip from Courtside Club, but she'll get more coverage when she starts playing in the W, and I get it, she's playing overseas and stuff, but I just don't think they watch a lot. Okay, anyway, do you think there will be a Kate Martin moment? Well, a Kate Martin moment would be so specific, right? Because she was just going to support Caitlyn. So I don't know if anybody will be there in person. We'll just have to see. The tickets are more expensive this year. I hope Hailey Van Lith goes top 10. Yeah, I feel like she's a wild card because I don't know if talent-wise maybe she's top 10 in this draft. But as far as like her brand and box office and putting butts in seats and selling tickets and brand awareness for these WNBA teams and possibly making a roster, like I think she's there. So we'll have to see. Kiki to the Mystics. So I will say, you guys, originally, before Olivia Miles said that she wasn't going to the draft, everybody thought she was going to be going. Before she said that she wasn't going, she was projected to go second in the draft, okay? And Dominique Malonga was projected to go third, which would put her at the Mystics. She's done workouts with the Mystics. To my knowledge, she hadn't done those with Seattle. And I know a lot of people now are saying that she's definitely going to. Seattle's not going to pass on her. But I just wonder if there's a situation, like, it seems like, from my knowledge, that like there had been communication going on between Dominique's team and the Mystics. So I wonder if she somehow finds herself there in the draft. I think that might be some insider information, but we'll have to see what happens there. And also, I feel like the Mystics, I mean, whoever gets Dominique can use her. Like, she will be an asset to whatever team. But yeah, we'll just have to see. Okay. I hope Lucy Olsen gets called. I think we all hope Lucy Olsen gets called. And she was on the show too. Like, loved chatting with her. She's the sweetest. Honestly, everyone that I've had on Courtside has been so sweet and lovely to talk to. Oh, you guys, Russell Westbrook is on right now at the. Oh, he's on with Georgia. Wait, we have to listen to this. Hold on. Okay, that was kind of rude. That was kind of rude. She was like, "This is random that you came with Georgia." I don't know. Georgia called it out. She's like, "Is that an insult?" Oh my God. Okay. Wait, I kind of love this so much. So if you guys aren't watching right now, you should watch, by the way. But if you're not, they have Russ and Georgia Amor on right now talking about he was styling her for this red carpet, and they're going to do a collaboration with his brand, Honor the Gift. Okay, she wanted to wear black, and she wanted a blazer and a skirt, and then Russ put together. I'll show you guys the photo again if you didn't see. Let's see. Hold on. That's Dominique. Hold on. This is the look they're talking about that Russ put together. I know a lot of people are saying no to this look. I kind of like it. I love the blazer skirt combo. I do this all the time. And the jewelry. I think it's really cool too because I feel like, okay, I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit so I can focus. I think the Georgia Russell Westbrook collab, they play similar in a so much energy. So this also, Dre and I have Honor the Gift stuff because obviously Dre played with Russ. Someone said, I like how she said, is that an insult? Yeah, because it sounded like that. Why would she say that? the way she said, yeah, I thought it was so random that you guys would be here together did honestly sound like an insult. So I'm glad Georgia said that. So Pow Pow, I believe, just didn't go. She was invited to go, but she's not there. I think I saw on Twitter that she is back with her family. If you had a chance to sign a 1-year contract in the WNBA, which team would you play for? I mean, come on, you guys. What team do you think I'd play for? There's one answer. Also, you guys know why I feel like I'm all over the place, like I always am in these live streams, but I also want Dominique to go to Washington because I am going to the Indiana Fever preseason game on May 3rd in Indiana, and that game is against the Mystics. And I would love to see her in her first WNBA game. I just feel like that would be amazing. I would love to see any of the girls who came on Courtside Club, if any of them get drafted to the Mystics. But obviously, Dominique, she's going to be such a star. But yes, if you guessed that I would go to the Indiana Fever, that is correct. If there was a team that wasn't the Indiana Fever, though, what WNBA team would I want to go to? That's so hard to ask me now, though, because I'm such a snob about where I live. And so, let's see. But I wouldn't mind going to the Fever. Like, I'm from Ohio, so I wouldn't mind going back to the Midwest. I mean, New York would be great. I don't like the taxes in New York, but playing for that team in New York would be great. But paying, like, what is it, 12% income tax or something? Just, that sounds miserable. And living in an apartment again. Okay. Let's go back to the chat. So we have now, it says like 5 minutes until the draft officially starts. What time? Let me know in the comments. Chat. I need to get my phrasing right. I haven't been live in a while. Okay, chat. Let me know what time you think the number 1 pick is going to go. Like, what time exactly? Are they going to pick right at 7:30? Are they going to pick at 7:45, 7:48? Are they going to drag it on? 6:36? Okay, I'm on Central Time too. You can put it in Central Time as well. Okay. 6:43 Central. 6:36 Central. What time are we thinking? I wish I could also figure out, I did it last time, but I wish I could figure out for my live stream if I could put photos up and stuff while I'm chatting. So I wouldn't have to show you guys my phone. 7:52 Eastern, 6:45 Central, 7:40, 7:46 Eastern. Depends on how chatty Kathy is. Kathy was on the red carpet getting interviewed by Rakia. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny. She's like, I don't know if any draft class could have outdone last year. Quick, whoa, I'm gonna knock my laptop off. Okay. 5:30 in Idaho. What time zone is that? Mountain time? In Europe? Oh, it's past midnight. New Zealand? Wow. Is it 7:40 in the morning in New Zealand? What time is it in New Zealand? I am not in Dubai. I'm not in Dubai. I am in Texas. Oh, Haley Van Lith is getting interviewed now. She looks great also. She went with a, like, super sassy fit. Ah! Okay, sorry, my stream cut out. Okay. So she said, "Old school, edgy, sexy vibe with a little Marilyn Monroe." That was the inspiration for her fit and her hair. Cute. You guys let me know, where do you think Hailey Van Lith is going to get drafted? Or not where, when do you think Hailey Van Lith is going to get drafted? And if you have a team that you think she's going to get drafted to, also let me know. Oh, they're talking about the transfer portal. Chanae said she's like the face of the transfer portal. That's crazy. I have feelings about the transfer portal. I was thinking about making a video about it. Oh. Oh, she was so nervous. I think. Okay, so they're talking about this video. They're talking about this video where they are all at the Empire State Building and everyone's like smiling, taking a photo, and Hailey Van Lith is like this. And she said she didn't remember doing that. She doesn't know why she did that. Okay, anyway, I think that's enough. Anyway, where do we think she's going? Chicago. Sky. She looked miserable. Okay, so everyone thinks that Hailey Van Lith is going to the Sky? Hailey Van Lith to LA. Yeah, I feel like who are saying that she's going to LA is probably just her going to LA because of Hailey Van Lith as the brand, not necessarily Hailey Van Lith as the player, because they do have a lot of guards. So, and they have small guards. I don't know how she would necessarily fit in there. Not saying that she couldn't fit in there, but Hailey Van Lith, the brand, would definitely fit in LA for sure. You guys are saying the Valkyries, the Sparks, the Sky. So I've heard for the Chicago Sky, I've also heard Georgia Amore. A lot of people think that Georgia is going to go to the Sky. So we will have to see. I mean, if she went to the Fever, that would be insane. I don't think that will happen. Okay, let me make sure that I'm... Okay, it is going to starting. So there's another French player. I wanted to also tell you guys this. There's another French player, Josite, I believe is how you say her last name. She's a guard. She plays on the same team as Dominique Malonga. So I was in Lyon, France, and I went to watch them play. So Dre plays for the EuroLeague team Asvel, and Dominique and Josite play for the women's team. It's like the same club or whatever. They play for the women's team. So one day I went to watch the girls, and I was not familiar with Josite's game at all. And I had seen clips of Dominique, obviously, but wanted to see her in person. And so after the game, I remember talking to their staff, and I was like, who is she? How old is she? Because I personally thought that she was like 25 years old, not because of the way that she looked, but because of her composure on the court. Now she's only 18. She's so good. Whoever gets her, if she gets drafted, she should get drafted. She's a steal. Like, she's really good. She's really solid. She can shoot the ball, and she has so much composure on the court. Like I said, I thought she was a veteran just by the way that she carried herself. Some people are saying that she might go to Minnesota. Like, that's where she's projected to land. If she goes to Minnesota, yeah, you guys, no one knows about her. I feel like no one's talking about her. She's really good. She's really good. She shoots the ball so well. I could try to find a video. I know I took a video courtside of one of her moves, and I was right behind her. She did this little gather some. Let me see. I think I have it right here, actually. Yeah, just watch the way she shoots. Can I just show you this? I'm sorry. I know this is so low tech, but just watch the way that she gathers herself. I mean, just again, it's one move, but just watch her shot. I'm sorry. Whoever gets her, lucky. Very lucky, because no one's talking about her, and I feel like no one realizes how good she is. And she's sorry. Just throwing that out there. Okay. You guys are at work right now? Don't worry. I will give you all the updates. I'm not going to stay on for the entire, I think the draft is going on for, why are we talking about Instagram followers, by the way? They're talking about Instagram followers. Angel Reese 4.8, Kaylin Clark 3.1, Paige Beckers 2.3, Sabrina 1.4, and Asia, it went off screen, 1 point something. Asia 1.3. Thank you. It went off screen. Yes, if you guys are at work, I will keep you updated on who gets drafted, where they go drafted. I actually spoke to the WNBA to try to go to draft, but I guess I talked to them too late and I couldn't go. But maybe I'll start. I was like, dang, we could create some really good content at draft, but it's all right. Next time. It was denied. Denied. Lynx are playing chess. Yeah, I'm saying, and I know this is a little bit delayed, but let's see where Jacite goes. She's so good. I don't throw that around lightly. Like, it's very hard for me to be very impressed by players. For 18 years old, she's so good. It's actually really sweet. Like, I haven't seen Paige look nervous. Oh, there's AZ. She does look beautiful. Somebody was commenting about her outfit. Oh, cute. I'm sorry, Gino. I have such a soft spot for Gino now. He pissed me off for the whole first half of the season. And now, did you guys see that graphic where it was Gino and it was the Up? You know the movie Up? Now I can't help but think that every time I see Gino. And it's so cute. He's going to cry again. The man's going to cry again. Okay, here we go. Kathy's welcoming everyone. Drinking coffee at 6:30 p.m. It's not a good idea. My favorite princess. I hope the Connecticut Sun pick up Lucy Olson. She has a better chance of making the team there and not getting cut. I do agree with that. I think the thing about Lucy is she'll work wherever she goes. And she'll, even when she came on the show and I asked her what she needed to do to be able to play at the next level, and she really said, I need to turn on my captions because I can't understand what anyone says without captions. She said that she needed to get stronger. Like, she knows that the physicality is so much different in the WNBA, and she felt like playing with Iowa, playing in the Big Ten kind of prepared her for that next level, but she needed to continue to do that. But I feel like she's someone who will just continue to work for sure. I wonder if Adam Silver went to this. Does he go to the WNBA draft also? Ooh. All right, Dallas Wings are on the clock. I wonder who they're going to pick. Wouldn't it be funny if they just threw a curveball and picked someone really random? They would never do that, but yes, the roster changes to the Mavericks. Alyssa Smith, Dejanay Carrington. God, it keeps going too quickly. Hold on. Can I rewind? Yeah, I can. 15 seconds. Okay, Alyssa Smith, Dejanay Carrington, and is it Tiasha Harris? I don't know that player. Ty Harris. Ty Harris. Okay. Okay, now we're caught up. Dragging it out. They should have a G League like the NBA. Yeah. I wonder how that works too, because I know that players who, like, there will be players who just aren't playing in the WNBA and they'll just get randomly picked up throughout the season. It's so different than the NBA. Okay. Dallas is still on the clock. They're still deciding who they want to take. Yeah, are all the Dallas Mavericks fans going to go and support the Wings now? Okay, so Arike was tweeting about it. How do you guys think Arike and Paige are going to do on the floor together? Also, how do you think, because it's interesting, right? With Dallas, it's, oh, wait, here, they're going to do the pick. I'll wait. First pick. The Dallas Wings select Paige Beckers. No shock there. But congrats. Is Gino gonna cry? Wait, I need that poll. Is Gino gonna cry? Cute. Oh. Thanks, Dom. All right, do you guys think, is Gino gonna cry at any point in tonight's draft? Oh, I'm ahead of you guys? How am I ahead of you guys? I'm watching on YouTube TV. How are you guys watching? Gino's all cried out. Okay. So Dallas, what I was saying. How does Paige fit in with Enrique, with players like Enrique and Dejanay? Two guards who are definitely gonna want to have their hands on the ball, right? So what does this how do you feel like they settle out on the court? Because I feel like I have to see. Oh wait, hold on. Let's hear what she has to say first. Okay, so Holly's gonna cry. Gino's not, but Holly is. Yeah, that's sweet. Gino's getting ready to drop tears. I think so. Aww. Okay, so Paige is the first to cry. That's sweet. Oh, I love that she just like called out. She's like, yeah, drop my teammates too. I think she'll like Dallas. I love Texas. That was really sweet. They didn't show Gino. Come on. Wait, you guys. You guys, do you see that coach in the back? Sorry. That coach in the, okay. When you guys are watching this on television, because I know you're behind me, when they pan into the Dallas Wings coaching staff, there's the short coach, brunette coach in the back. She was my coach, one of my assistant coaches at Old Dominion. And then when I transferred to American years later, oh my God, this commercial is ear piercing. She also went to American and then she coached there. And then she was a head coach at another college. And now she's with Dallas. And I just saw her there, Coach Bell. Anyway, sorry, I wanted to shout that out because that was one of my coaches in college. Anyway. Hi everyone. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about is how Paige was fitting in with Dallas. I think that she obviously will have no problem fitting in with any team. The only thing that I worry about is like she is so unselfish. So I don't want it to be where she gets lost in the shuffle is the wrong word, but where she's not getting enough touches to be able to be fully Paige. Like I want, hopefully, with this Dallas offense, they figure out how to incorporate all of their players. And so Paige is getting adequate touches on the ball and getting looks at the basket because she is somebody who is like extremely unselfish. And not saying that other players on Dallas are selfish, but they just need the ball in their hands. So there's only so many options that you can have on a team. So hopefully with the guards, with that mix, they're able to, figure out offenses that fit the system and get her in. Anyway, there's that. What do we think, guys? That was very sweet. Very happy for Paige. She's been through a lot to get there. I should get to a Dallas game too. Oh, will Gino cry? 53% yes, 46% no. They didn't pan in so we could actually see if Gino was crying. Somebody on social media will have to have it. Which also reminds me, I feel like I should tweet out that we are live right now so people come and watch, right? How do I find the link to my live stream? Why? Do I have to do this? How do I share? Okay, share. Copy link. I feel like a grandma when I'm going live. Jeez. I think Paige's game will translate really well to the W. Feeding Paige will be the best thing the Wings do. Yeah, I think they just need to figure. It's not about if she can, it's figuring out how. She just needs touches. You need touches to be able to get in the pace of the WNBA. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm gonna really quick. 6:48. Wait, this is the Dallas pick is in. When are they gonna choose? I mean, the Seattle pick is in. WNBA draft? No, I'm not gonna hashtag anything. Okay, so I just saw this tweet. It says Wings projected starting lineup: Paige Beckers, Arike, Dejanay Carrington, Alyssa Smith, and Tierra McCowan. Okay, hold on. Seattle is up. Arike is not taking a backseat to a rookie. Yeah, I agree. She's not. And she shouldn't necessarily take a backseat. It's just how do you get the offense flowing so both of them are working really well together? Guys, okay, I'm not going to delay my announcements. You can, if I'm ahead, I'm really sorry. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but just pause me for like 30 seconds and then push play. And so then I'll be delayed for you. Okay, Sonia or Malanga to Seattle. Who's it going to be? I feel like there's no way that they don't pick Dominique, but I would love to see a way that Dominique gets to Washington. All right, you guys, poll is up. Who do you think goes to Seattle? Wait, I want to see what ESPN has to say about Dominique. Dominique's been smiling this whole week. It's very sweet. I don't like that they put notable players for going to the 2025 WNBA draft and they have Lauren Betts in there. Lauren Betts and Tanaya. They're like true juniors. You know what I mean? I don't feel like there's going to be a time for a while until the WNBA players like really start making some real money that any of these players are going to go to the WNBA early. Like, there's no way. They're going to stay in college at least 4 years. All right, who is Seattle picking? Yep, there she goes. Dominique. Wait, I can't tell if she's I don't know what she's feeling. That was kind of like a half smile. I mean, I'm sure she's happy, but aw. I'm so happy for her. Now, does she stay in Seattle? Does she stay? The thing with Dominique also, because I've interviewed Victor Wembanyama multiple times now as well. Um, what reminded me that was similar about these two is the way that they're such students of the game, and I don't know if that's more of an international thing. Like they pay so close attention to detail, and I remember when I interviewed, and they're showing highlights right now if you guys are watching her highlights. When I interviewed Victor Wembanyama for the first time, like I just remember the way that he was breaking down the game, the things that he wanted to improve on his game. Like that was the stuff that stood out to me because he was such a young player, and I feel like a lot of the times, like that's just not what players are focusing on. Um, and that was something with Dominique too. Like during our interview, during halftime of our interview, I wanted to break down some of her film because also I knew that some of you guys wouldn't be familiar with her game, and I wanted to help you guys to like learn her game a little bit more. And the way that she was breaking it down and just talking about like little things that she works on and the pick and roll and the different options there, and that coming from a 19-year-old, it's just it's different, but it makes so much of a difference when it comes out they play on the court. Like they're just such sponges of the game. Wait, I want to hear what she's saying. She's so sweet. Aw. Took my line. It's really sweet. Um, but no, she said that when she gets to the WNBA, she's going to work, and I believe that too. Just yeah, she's good. I'm excited for you guys to watch her play. How many picks in the WNBA draft? I actually don't know. I know that I think they're televising 3 rounds because it's like 3.5 hour draft. I've worked the NBA draft before, and it's long. It's so long. It's so long. All right, so Paige is number 1, Dominique number 2. Who is going number 3 to Washington? Is it Sony? And does Dominique stay in Seattle? She probably will stay. They're probably like, we're not letting go of this superstar that we just drafted, whose ceiling is this high. Her first dunk in the WNBA is gonna be insane. Her first dunk's gonna be insane. Okay, someone said I looked it up earlier. Round 1, 12 picks. Round 2 and 3, 13 picks. I'm definitely not going to be live for all of those. I will probably just be live for maybe the first round. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. Well, let's see. Okay, who goes third overall to Washington? Go ahead and vote, you guys. Okay, Washington pick is in. Okay, so now they're breezing through. Great. Called. Sony Citron going to Washington. So I will be able to watch her play on May 3rd, possibly. I feel like her game will translate too, and I think she's somebody who will also work for that spot. And the thing about Sony's game is like she's not a ball dominant player. So whatever role they need her to fit in, I think she will go and fit in that role for the team. They say we need you to go out there and play 10 minutes of tough defense, and that's all we need from you for your rookie season, 10 to 15 minutes a game. We need you to play tough defense. We need you to hit a couple threes. We need you to run the floor for us. I think she'll go out there and do that. So I also love how stone cold she is on the court. She doesn't do too much, but she gets it done. I should be live until all the invited are selected. I don't know. I don't know about that, you guys. Oh, wow. I didn't know her boyfriend was in the NFL, but Holly just said you got drafted higher than your boyfriend did in the NFL. Dang. Gosh, I'm yawning. I need some more coffee at 7 p.m. How do we feel about Notre Dame, by the way? In next season? That's why I was actually going to make a whole video about the transfer portal because I feel like it's gotten us like the tiniest bit out of control. I think it's a little bit too much. And it's not only for women's basketball either. It's for men's basketball. It's for football. The NIL era, I feel like there's a lot of players. And again, this is not just women's basketball. This is across the board. I feel like there's a lot of role players who think that they deserve a lot more than they do, or the grass is greener somewhere else. And I'm not talking about one person in particular when I say this whatsoever. But with how often some of these players are moving, you see teams that get to the Final Four, get to the Sweet 16. You had a player on the men's side who declared that he was going into the transfer portal after his team was still in the tournament, and he's like, yeah, whenever we lose, even if we win a title, like I'm leaving. That's crazy. I don't know, that's crazy. So I feel like it's gotten a little insane. And even when you look at some of the money that's being thrown around at some of these players, basketball and quarterbacks and football and stuff, it's insane. It's a lot going on. Okay, wait. Another Mystics pick, Kiki. I'm 4 for 4. I'm 4 for 4, you guys. You guys were also, like, whoever said that Kiki might go 3 also. I mean, it's one and the same. 2 picks. And her beautiful gold dress. Somebody said with so many people, or Charlie B said, with so many people in the transfer portal, who knows who will be on which teams? Yeah, it's like, I feel like it's like that in pro basketball now, too, with the NBA. There's been a couple off seasons where I'm like, who? He's plays for who? Like, I don't even know what team some of the stars are on. Sato said unlimited transfer portal is destroying the game. Yeah, I feel like there has to be, I get, because when I was in college, I didn't have the transfer portal. And if I did have the transfer portal, I probably would not have quit playing basketball. I probably would have just transferred and went to another school that was a better fit, where I liked the coaches and the team better, and it was a better system for me. Like, I was really unhappy my first year in college. But when I played, if you transferred, you had to sit out a season. And I also didn't want to do that. Like, that was not a great option at all. I didn't want to redshirt. I didn't want to sit out. I graduated in 3 years. I wanted to graduate early. And I graduated early regardless, not playing sports, but I didn't want to stay in college for 5-6 years. It's never what I wanted to do. And so I think that there are situations where the transfer portal makes sense, but doing it every season, doing it after your team makes it to the Final Four, the Sweet 16, or Elite 8 seems kind of crazy. And some of these players who are doing it seem to be role players who think that and I don't know, maybe that's not what's going on in their head, but they think that something is better for them, or they have better opportunities elsewhere, and they might. It's just a lot. It's a lot. You should get one transfer unless your coach leaves. Yeah, that was something too for me. Like, when I went in, my head coach and the assistant right under her were still there, and everybody else was gone. And there were 2 assistant coaches that I was really close with, and both of them were just gone when I got there. And so I felt like completely abandoned when I got there. And I know that that's something that happens so much. But I also think that there's tampering isn't the right word, but there's kind of like tampering now in college sports as well, because during the season, these players' agents or whoever are talking to other teams while they're playing with whatever team they're on and trying to see how much money they could get, or if they'll play more here, or kind of negotiating, doing these things while players are playing. And I don't know, it's kind of crazy. I feel like it goes both ways. I don't think that there should be no transfer portal, or there shouldn't be opportunities for these players to transfer if there's circumstances. But yeah, it shouldn't be like, okay, every year you can bounce around if you want to. I haven't thought about it enough to come to a conclusive conclusion on what I think would be the best rules for it, but it's kind of how I'm feeling. So anyway, the Valkyries are next. Who do we think? I'm not so sure about this one. Cray IRL said money changes everything. Players should be paid, but not how it's currently implemented. Yeah, the football stuff. Football and men's basketball is insane. I know there's a lot of money in women's basketball too, but have you guys seen some of those alleged football contracts that some of these players are getting? Crazy. Someone said, I love Hannah Hidalgo. Love Hannah. I do too. I love Hannah too, and she was very sweet when she came on the show. I'm a big fan. You guys can't make me hate her. Someone said Miles ditched Notre Dame for TCU pretty fast after the season. It had to be in the works. Yeah, I think, and again, I don't know what was going on behind the scenes, and Olivia hadn't left yet, so maybe she has one more year and she just wanted a change of scenery for that. But I guarantee you, yeah, there were conversations going on with TCU and that coach. And I think, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, fact check me, but I think the TCU coach was at Oregon and was doing a bit of recruiting to Olivia years ago. I believe Oregon was the school. Can somebody fact check me if I'm wrong? But I know that Olivia had talked with coach years ago. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. There was some familiarity there. He was recruiting her. So yes, that's why Sedona came with him. Okay, yeah. Oregon. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought it was Oregon. So there was definitely something there. And again, I'm a fan of Olivia's as well. I hope she does amazing at TCU. But to say that she was just chilling at Notre Dame and didn't have any thought, and I'm sure her agents were talking to people. And, you know, if it gets to a point where college sports are just a business and it's the same as pro, I guess fair. You know, now these players are making a lot of money. But there is something that people just love. The thing that had separated before the women's game from the men's game when it came to just college basketball in general, because a lot of times the great players in men's basketball were one and dones. They were there for a year, maybe two, then they were out. And the thing with women's is you were able to follow these players when they were at one school and like really go all in with that one player in that school. So it's interesting to see how the transfer portal and its insanity, because I think it was stated this year that it was the most transfers ever in the history of the transfer portal. Like thousands of kids in the transfer portal across the sports. So, okay, the Valkyries. Oh my God, you guys. They got Yosite. Also, I'm pretty sure that Kathy just completely butchered her name. Bro, I told you guys. She's so good. Yes, who? Exactly. Who? She's so good. Yo, my jaw just dropped. I'm telling you, you guys, after that game, I went up to the lady who was helping me at Lyon and Asville when I was watching their game, when I was watching her and Dominique play. And I said, who is number 4? She's so good. She goes, oh, she's declaring for the draft too. I said, she's so good. How old is she? I thought she was like 25. She's 18. Like, if I'm wrong, come back. Somebody clip this. If I'm wrong, you can come back to me. If she's a bust or if she doesn't play or if she never has a career in the WNBA, I'm calling it right now. She's so good. she's built too. She's strong. Like, she's built. She's solid. Strong legs, just like strong build. 6-foot guard. Sorry, that was such a good pick. Oh, I'm low-key kind of hype about that. I'm excited for people to see her play. I was so impressed by her. I really was. I thought she was a veteran on the team. Again, not by how she looked or anything. She was just she did not play like a teenager. She's so good. Huge fan, 10 for 10. I should see if she wants to come on the show too. She's so good. Clearly, the host didn't have too much to say about her because they start talking about the Golden State Valkyries uniform. No shade. I mean, to be fair, I don't know everything about all, like, at all, so I'm not gonna act like I know everything. But all right, number 6. Georgia! Let's go! Number 6! That's crazy! Yeah. Wait, I get to see Georgia play on the 3rd. Let's go, Georgia. Wow. I did not know she would go that high. That's sick. Aww. Two Courtside Club girls. Number 2 and the number 6 pick in the WNBA draft. That's really exciting. That's really cool. Sorry, you guys. If I'm way ahead of you, just pause me. Okay, sorry. Yeah, she might be 19. My bad. If I'm saying that she's 18, sorry, 19. She's still young. Josite is very young. Not Georgia Amore is like 24, but Josite is young. She's so good. I'm not gonna shut up about her. And if she doesn't do well, like come back and you guys can all yell at me. I promise you. You'll see. People were saying like she's gonna get drafted and she's not gonna play or she's not gonna make it. If that happens, then it's the Valkyrie's fault. All right, let's see what Georgia has to say. Oh, that's sweet. Sony Citron, Kiki, and Georgia all get to play together. 3 of our best dressed that we are talking about too. Aww. Sorry, I want to see what Twitter is saying. Yeah, the Connecticut Sun are up next. Sorry, you guys. I got really excited about a couple of those picks. Okay. Anyway, Washington's going to be fun to watch. I'm going to see them play. Someone said we got to watch the draft. Yeah, I'm not illegally streaming the draft. Aaron Smith. So, yeah, you have to watch it on your own TV and then I'm watching it with you. See, it's like a watch party. Do you think the Valkyrie will stash her? We're still talking about Josite. I don't think they should. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but I was so impressed by her. Okay, the Connecticut Sun are next. 7. So there's 12. I'm probably just going to go live for the first 12 picks. That's all right with everyone. All right, Connecticut. People are saying that they... Haley? Who is joining Marina Mabry in Connecticut? The lone Marina Mabry. Anissa Morrow. I love some of their... Oh, is that Kim Mulkey? Kim Mulkey's jacket. It looks like, what's it called when the pieces of glass are like broken and they're glued back together? My stream went out. Okay, here we go. You know what I'm talking about? Stained glass. That's what her jacket looks like. I think that's good I think anyone, honestly, who's going to Connecticut, it's a good outlet for them because they probably will get a chance to make roster and play a bit. And I think Anissa Morrow is also somebody who will work. Like, she'll get to work. And she just goes after it. That's something about Connecticut, too. I feel like that style, they're just gritty. They get after it. Get a little strong. Getting drafted to the Sun is both happy and sad. No facilities. Yeah, it is kind of happy and sad. She didn't look very happy. I know. I'm trying to give some of these players a little bit of grace for their facial reactions when they get drafted, because I feel like sometimes if you're nervous or if you don't want to cry or if you whatever, you might kind of make a weird face. I could see myself making a weird face and maybe not looking happy. So I don't want to like project that on them if they maybe are just a little nervous. Anyway, let's see what she has to say. Her eye makeup looks really pretty too. I love the gems. See, talking about work ethic. I think she'll be good. Yeah, she'll be good. Their little watch party. What kind of mascot is that? What is that? What is the Sun's mascot? Please wait. I need to look that up because what was that thing? How do you spell Connecticut? Connecticut Sun mascot. What is that? Blaze. He's a fuzzy dancing with a vibrant orange coat, symbolizing the fiery sun. Interesting. This looks like a dog, kind of. Like an orange dog. Wait, there's... Sanaya Rivers, also to the Connecticut Sun. I didn't realize some of these teams have back-to-back picks like that. Like I said, I did not do a mock draft because I didn't know. But none of these are that surprising. Well, yes, they are a little bit pleasantly surprising, but I feel like Georgia and Josite, pleasantly surprising picks. Very happy about both of them. Oh my gosh, my stream keeps going out. Lucky for you guys because I'm ahead of you, but not lucky for me. Which years got more hype? This year draft or the 2024 draft? I think 2024 definitely had more hype. But this is the first year I'm doing a live stream for a WNBA draft, so here we are. Yeah, Connecticut's definitely going for some workhorses. They're going for some players who are going to get to work. Again, like one of you guys commented, it's good and bad. Okay, maybe not the best organization in the WNBA, but a place to develop and a place that you'll get touches, you'll get on the court. Mabry is also someone who's a workhorse. She just gets after it. So one of two Division I players with 50 steals and 30 blocks. Oh my God, my stream keeps going out. This year has more talent, but last year had more hype. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if that's true. I think last year had more talent, respectfully. Kenneth is watching from the Philippines. Okay, so the Sparks are next. If the Sparks pick Haley Van Lith, I feel like it's just for Haley Van Lith, the brand. I'm not sure if team-wise it's the best fit for her. We'll just have to see. But I think the Sparks are going to be a lot better than they were last season. I think they'll be fun to watch. I think more people are watching the draft this year because of last year. Yeah, last year in the WNBA will never be repeated for a long time. I don't think we'll ever see that much of a momentum swing from. Sorry, I have to turn this down. Just how much of a hype train was behind that draft class and how many people hopped on board and started watching the WNBA because of those girls and because of Caitlin. A full season of Cameron Brink is definitely going to help. And with Plum, yeah, for sure. Juju will translate best to the W. I think we'll have to see. I mean, I think she'll be great. Yes. Translate best. Let's see. If Juju and Sarah Strong come out the same year, that will be big, for sure. And I think they probably will at this point if Sarah just plays 4 years and knock on wood, no injuries and no setbacks. And Juju the same, just comes back and stays 4 years only, or plays 4 years only. All right, guys, 9. Yeah, I think I'm just going to watch the first round. Thank you, Mushroom Hunter. Said you're doing a fantastic job. Much love. Thank you. I always feel so chaotic when I'm on live. But you guys also let me know if you want to see me go live doing other things, like during the WNBA season, if you want me to go live for any of those games, if you want me to go live for any NBA playoff games, definitely let me know. I need to figure out a setup if I'm going to regularly go live where I can have all the things on the screen. Right now, I can't figure it out. This is the best I can do right now. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys want. Okay, what kind of live content you want, or if you just want me to do Q&As, hanging out. What is it called? Like just chatting on Twitch. If I'm at somewhere, I can go live on my phone, vertically on my phone. It's much easier, though, to go live on TikTok than it is to go live on YouTube. I don't know what they did. It makes it so hard to go live. Live reach is better, I think. Okay, well, thank you so much. I definitely do not feel like I'm better when I'm live. I feel like it's so chaotic and ridiculous, but every Fever home game, please go live. Oh my gosh. Go live whenever I can. Fine, I'll go live more if you guys, as long as you guys keep watching, you're not gonna do it. 214 people here, which I appreciate each and every one of you that are here. But if you guys don't keep coming back and chatting with me, can't do it, okay? NBA playoff games would be nice. I should do the OKC games. I actually just recently, I think it was last week, I don't know, all my days are blending together, but I did the game. I can't talk. The OKC, no. Yeah, it was OKC. Yeah, OKC LA game. It was on League Pass, and I actually did a broadcast for the NBA. So I was live on League Pass, not live on my YouTube channel, but that was where you would actually like see the game, and then we were chatting on the side. But that was through the NBA. But on my channel, I could do little watch parties like we're doing here, if that works for you guys. Oh no, I'm yawning. Comment if you just yawned because I yawned. I'll bring friends, LOL, fire up the fire stick for the bar. Oh, is that the thing that goes in your TV? Yeah. TikTok will market your brand better globally. I wish there was a way that I could go live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. Like if there's a platform that just streamed them together. You know what I mean? Who's your MVP this season? Oh, Maxwell, you yawned. High five. Now I'm gonna yawn again because I'm thinking about yawning. This is not professional. When I'm doing NBA live streams, I cannot do that. That's not a good thing to do. I can't do it, and I don't do it. My coffee's gone. The sparks are up. Sarah Ashley Barker from Bama. They love the blondes over there in LA. She looks really pretty too. Full glam fit. Hi, Sky. You want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. One of my cats is here. Sky's here. I think StreamYard lets you go live on multiple platforms at once. I definitely need to look into that. What did I have for lunch today? Sky, I'm trying to think because I pretty much just snacked all day. That's horrible. Don't do that. I didn't really eat very well today, but I had so much going on. I had a protein shake. I had some oatmeal. I had some. Have you guys ever had? Okay, this is gonna sound crazy. Have you guys ever had bitchin' sauce? Do you know what I'm talking about? Please let me know if you've had it. Here's my cat, Sky. Come here, Sky. Hi, Sky. I had some of that. I had some hash browns. Yeah, this is so embarrassing. I'm not going to tell you anything else I've had today, but I pretty much just snacked all day. Oh, wait. Let's see what she's... She definitely did, like, show some crazy grit in the NCAA tournament. Aw, mom's crying. What's that guy who's like, Roll Tide? What's that guy's name? You know what I'm talking about. No one's ever had bitchin' sauce? Please tell me you have. No? The chipotle flavor, yes. That's the one that I like. It's really good. I had that with some chips. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Roll Tide. Don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. You guys know what I'm talking about. From Costco? Okay, I get it from Whole Foods, but you can probably get it anywhere. I don't know, it's really good. I ran out today, I ate the rest of it. I did not eat well. That's probably why I'm yawning. I probably need some dinner. But I just don't have any groceries right now. So Roll Tide, Willie, yeah. None but the tide. Lith to 20, definitely not a starter anywhere. We have 3 more picks in the first round, so we will have to see. Do you think that the 12 people that they invited are the people who they project to be the first 12 picks and then that's it? Is there a way to know that for sure? That's what they call girl dinner? Yeah, exactly. That was girl. I don't even know, whatever my meals were today. It's really not good. No one's ever heard of bitchin' sauce. Okay, look it up. It's made out of, it's kind of, I'm gonna be done talking about this. I promise. I'm gonna be done talking about this after this. But it's almost like made of It is made of almonds, not almost made of almonds. It's like almonds, but it's kind of like a hummus, but a salsa, but a queso, but it's not queso. There's no dairy. There's no anything. I'm vegan, so there's no milk, nothing in it, and it's basically just like almonds, nutritional yeast, oils, and like a bunch of spices. Recommend. Very good. Chicago, who's up? Aisha Sivka. I have to admit, you guys, not familiar with her game. And I just almost knocked my laptop off the desk. Aisha Sivka from Slovenia. Tall, 6'4". I'm sorry, you guys, I have not scouted this player in person. So, guess we'll just have to see. Chicago has the next 2 picks. Okay, let's see. Huh, I wonder, what team does she play for? Does anyone know? Okay, she's 6'3" or she's 6'4". You have 6'4" on the board, but you're saying 6'3". How dare you not go to Slovenia to get eyes on her? I know. I'm really struggling, you guys. That's what Dominique Malonga said too. She also said that she watches Stewie's game and she really likes Stewie's game. We'll have to see. Let's see how she does. Oh, he's crying too. When the men cry, it's just so much more sad than when the women cry. Because, they're fighting it. They're trying not to cry. And they can't help themselves. Aw. Does the WNBA use the same ball as used in college? It's not the exact same ball, but it's the same size. 28.5 instead of 29.5. Okay, so you guys think that Haley Van Lith is gonna go next to Chicago? I honestly have no clue at this point. I don't really know. I'm just here vibing now. I have no more predictions. Just here for the vibes. Oh, this Daisy commercial. Okay. What else? Haley Van Lith back with Angel Reese. Are they not cool? I thought they were buds. Am I wrong? Because when during the tournament this year, I think Angel was tweeting out like positive things about her, wasn't she? I don't know all the drama though. I don't keep up. I like to keep the drama out of my life, not include myself in it. Unless I just can't help myself, you know? Sometimes we go there. Sometimes we cover the drama on this channel, but I'm trying to back up from it a little bit. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah. Don't know if they are buds, but bringing back the LSU team that Caitlin defeated would just inflame the rivalry. How do you guys feel about this rivalry week thing that the WNBA is doing? I don't know. I feel like the Caitlin Clark Angel Reese rivalry this season should die down a little bit because I don't think it's a true rivalry. It's really hard to have a true rivalry between two players when they don't even play the same position. Like, there is very little times, if ever, that either of them are going to be guarding each other on the court. And a lot of the times, if they happen to be guarding each other at some point in time, it's because of some sort of switch happened or some sort of missed rotation on defense happened and they ended up on one another. There's no reason. Like, do you know what I mean? They're not rookies anymore. They're not up for Rookie of the Year anymore. There's not that sort of race. The only race at this point would be MVP race or something if both of them happen to be up for that, but I don't see Angel Reese being up for MVP this season. Maybe she proves all of us wrong and maybe she's been working hard and she will be in that conversation, but I don't know. I just feel like the rivalry, we'll see. And also at this point in time, the Indiana Fever did much better in free agency. So we'll have to see how the Chicago Sky gets it together and if they're able to do well this season, make playoffs this season. Haley Van Lith might end up with Paige at this rate. No, that would not be a good fit either. After watching your interview with Dominique Malonga, I got a feeling she's going to be huge. She is. I also agree with you. Oh, wait, Gino's on. Our buddy from Up. Can you guys tell me what the character's name is in Up that Gino looks like? No shade, by the way, but. Did you cry, Gino? That's the question. We had a poll about you. He's talking about Paige. Shed a tear. Shed a tear. I actually love how he says Paige spends more time in the gym than he does. He's the one who called her out at the beginning of the season and said that she was on a world tour or whatever. Gino's so hot and cold, I swear. He literally called Paige out and said she was traveling around, she was doing all of these things, and now he's saying that she spends more time in the gym than anyone. Okay, Gino. I feel like he does this stuff on purpose. He calls you out just to get under your skin. You know those type of coaches that just know what they need to do to get under your skin? I feel like he's doing that. I used to hate Gino, especially when he was batting Pat Summitt. Is that what you meant to say? Like going up against Pat Summitt? Yeah. But he's grown on me. I feel the absolute same. I feel the same because I was a huge Pat Summitt fan, huge Tennessee fan, and I always hated Gino. And I know I've told you guys this story a million times too. I couldn't stand Diana Taurasi, like could not stand her growing up because again, she was so good. No one could stop her. She was at UConn. She was so cocky, all these things. Couldn't stand her, literally couldn't stand her. And then as an adult, like a few years ago, I did an event with her and got to meet her and like hung out with her the entire evening. And she was amazing. I loved her. She was so nice and cool, just like a really cool person and really like warm and welcoming and talked about basketball, talked about all these different things. And my entire view changed on her. And now I'm a huge fan. But it's weird when it's like you're such a huge fan of one team that you just hate other people and you don't even know them or whatever. That's how I was with Gino. I still have never met Gino, so maybe he's a jerk if I ever met him. But he is growing on me, especially at the end of this last season. What's the chance that the Fever takes Lucy Olsen with one of their second-round picks? I don't know. I called that a couple months ago, but I honestly have no clue. I am no crystal ball. I predicted, what was it, the first 5 picks of the draft, and then I give up. I don't know. No clue what's going to happen. But we have another pick from the Chicago Sky. Let's see. Van Lith, there she goes. Oh, she's crying. There you go, guys. You guys called it. She's back with Angel, the LSU girlies. Her dad's not running up and down the bleachers for this one. Yeah, I feel like Rebecca Lobo's saying, I feel like it is good for her to be under Courtney Vandersloot, like to have a veteran like that to learn from. Because one thing that I noticed that she struggled with in her last game in the NCAA tournament is just creating space. And that's going to be something. She is undersized and she is a workhorse. She is a dog. Like she'll go after it. She's going to have to learn how to create space in the WNBA because everybody now who's going to be guarding her is going to be bigger, stronger. And she is strong, but it's just those little things. I think court vision, creating space, and having a veteran above her to kind of take her under her wing, I think will be great. She always has some sort of inspirational thing to say. Does that make sense? Like she should do speaking. Her agent should book her to do speaking things. I don't know if you guys are happy about this or not. I can't tell by your comments if you're happy that she's going to Chicago. Yeah, I don't want to judge. I don't want to judge people's reactions because I think everybody handles like nerves and excitement, and even sometimes when I feel like uncomfortable or sad, I'll like smile, but it's not the real emotion. So, because definitely at the end, she kind of looked like she was not happy, but I think she is happy. So I don't want to judge. Not my favorite option for Hailey Van Lith, but she looks happy, so cool. Yeah. I think all these girls are going to be happy. Like their dream is coming true no matter what team they go to. And obviously there's, better options than others, but there she goes. Amy says, I really like her. The Sky just doesn't seem like a good organization from what everybody in the league says. I also heard, too, did you see that their practice facility, like the date of it launching, it got pushed back or something? So I don't know when they're getting that. Okay, 12th pick. I'll probably get off after this. The Wings. Zaya James. Handshake. That's a cool jacket. More guards at the Wings, though. I don't know. Do they have any size? Do the Wings have size? Fever in Chicago game just moved into the football stadium, right? They probably could, honestly. No size at all. I want to look at the Wings roster. Yeah, so they have their one center, but I don't know. That and Nalissa Smith seems to be their only size. McCowan and Nalissa. Huh. I don't know, guys. The Wings have the strangest roster in the league. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, let's see. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, you guys. But they'll get Sedona in the second round? I'm not sure. Aw. That's sad. She said her brother passed away in 2020, but they had a photo of him. Round one. What do we think, you guys? Should we keep watching? I'm probably not. I'm probably not gonna. I mean, I might keep watching, but I'm probably gonna get off of this live. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about the first round? Do we like it? Who was your favorite pick? Yes, it's fine. Great. Great answer. Yes, it's fine. I liked it. Stay for round 2. Pick 2 was my favorite. Yeah. Pick 2 was one of my favorites as well. Pick number 2 and pick number 6, both Courtside Club girls. Paige. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow. If there's anything that comes up, maybe just kind of my reactions to everything and anything. The most shocking pick to me was Josite because I was telling you guys about her, and from all the mock drafts I'd seen, like no one had even put her in the top 10, and then she goes to the Valkyries, which is such a steal, which is she should be picked that high. Like she's that good. I promise you guys, she's really good. But that was the most shocking to me, but I'm so excited because like they really got a steal there. It was probably good that nobody in the media ever spoke about her. The mainstream media has been trash covering a lot of these players. I'm sorry. They just haven't done it. Like I said, they started covering Dominique Malonga like 2 days ago. 2 days ago, they started covering her. It was strange. I don't know. Definitely, they kind of had their favorites, and which is great. Like you should cover also the favorites, but I feel like a lot of people didn't really know what was going on for this draft. So ESPN gave all their money to Stephen A. Yeah, Stephen A. did get a lot of money. Stephen A. does work though, like 24 hours a day, 8 days a week. Part of it is a lot of the players decided to stay in college, so it messed up the draft too. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that was part of it for sure. There were some players, like, I think a lot of people thought Olivia Miles was going to go. But I get it. If you had one more year and the WNBA, CBA is changing for next year, why wouldn't you stay in college? It makes a lot of sense to do so and get the most out of your rookie contract whenever that happens. Because these girls are going to be stuck in their rookie contracts until the next one. And I think rookie deals are, 3 years? 4 years in the WNBA? 3. 4. 3. I don't know for sure. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If anything else crazy happens, I'll tweet about it, and or I will make a video tomorrow. So thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.